Hello and welcome to the closing event of ChangeMakersON Bootcamp 2018. Well, first of all, I'm very glad to stand in front of you guys, and it was an amazing journey. This week it was absolutely perfect, and I'm very glad to see all of you here, and that's for sure. We have great experiences and very great insights from each other. So, first of all, I would like to congratulations for all of you, experts, participants, viewers, that's for sure, organizers, and our volunteers who just done a great job. And are you quite happy with today's weather, today's mood, and this camp? Are you happy? Yeah. Very good, very good. Yeah, round of applause, round of applause. Couple of ground rules, right? Just be prepared to clap as much as possible if needed, right? And second rule, just don't touch my hair, right? Okay. So, well, I would like to ask Arnas. We already met during this camp. How's it go so far?
Oh, this camp was perfect, and I really appreciated every minute. I learned so much, and everybody was very motivated. Yeah.
You motivated as well, I see. Okay, Arnas, thank you. Andrews, your insights. What are you taking out? What kind of experiences you got?
First of all, I want to say the friendship. Yeah, like as you said, there's a good mood. Of course, the big knowledge. And of course, there's a motivating. And of course, there's a big, huge, the context. And a lot of good time.
Thank you, Andrews. Guys, I'm very keen to know, are you going to step by step forward? So we will receive a lot of pitches right here, and we have 10 teams, and we will see their homeworks as well. So, but before that, we have a wonderful guest tonight, and definitely I would like to ask here on stage the president of Kaune's Chamber of Industry and Crafts, Finalinis ChangeMakersON, just to say a couple of words about our work. Here you go.
Hello for everybody, dear organizers, participants, dear our partners. So, I'm sure that you have good time, you spend good time here, and during 4 or 6 days you spend here, it's not possible to learn business, to take all knowledges, but if you take a couple sentences that you use in future, or you have couple or 5 people, friends, that you will contact in future. It's a goal of this camp. To do business is not, you cannot learn during 1 week or even during one course of studies during 4 years. You know, business is like, lifestyle, okay? And you learn all your life to be better and better. And this camp showed to you how it's impossible to work in a team. Often all business people, they create business themselves. They do it own. But in future, later, when we want to develop, they need, every business people need to create a team. And this camp showed to you how it's impossible to work in team. You started here, and it's similar like Chamber of Commerce that I represent. We support not every our members. We teach them because our members' age is from yours to mine. But doing business or in every another field, it's very impossible to learn all the life. So good luck, and I think we will meet in another substances. Good luck.
Thank you, Benjaminas. Also, I would like to invite here to stand by me, nearby me, of course, one of our main partners, to say a couple of words, Lina Uzhena, on behalf of Kaunas University of Technology.
Hello, everybody. Dear Simona, I can't find here. Dear Simona, dear organizing committee of Changemakers, dear participants, volunteers, international partners and local partners. On behalf of the rector and whole academic community of Kaunas University of Technology, let me say some words. Speaking from the university point of view, probably three main challenges that are important for us and that are our under mission is, first of all, developing new knowledge. The second one is contributing to the development, sustainable development of society. And the last but not least is empowering communities. So what you are doing here, guys, you are doing this and you contribute to the goals of the university as well. So let me use this opportunity and say thank you to Simona, the soul of the event, and for all of you for this, because it's a really very meaningful impact to open opportunities for society, to bring those young people together, to inspire them to develop sustainable business ideas and open, I don't know, the door to the better world. So thank you very much for that. And we wish all the best for you. We wish good luck. We hope that our cooperation will increase and intensify and keep things moving as you do this now. So good luck.
Thank you, dear Lina. And of course, everybody here knows Simona, the co-founder of ChangeMakersON. And I'm very glad to invite you here, closer to me, Simona Shimulite. First of all, if you don't mind, I want to hug you. Okay, now it's time for you to say something.
Okay, thank you. First of all, actually, I haven't expected anything. I just expected that you really will tell why it's important for university, and now it's a little bit difficult for me to speak. Yeah, so thank you very much. Yeah, actually, I want to say a couple of words because anything here wouldn't happen with our partners, without our sponsors, and without our volunteers, and of course without the community which is coming here. But first of all, I would like to say a very, very big thank you to the very special person, Romas Liekis, which hosted us the whole week in his personal house, actually. He took care on us, not only him, his wife as well. They ran around, they always us, do we need something else? So I would like to ask all of you to put your hands together for Ramos. Put your hands together as loud as you can. Woo! Ramos. I want everybody see him, and actually what he did, how much heart he put in us to feel really good there. So it's really, really amazing. Aš pasakiau, kad tiek širdies, kiek jūs įdėjot besirūpindamas mumis visą tą savaitę, tai iš tiesų yra neapsakomai geras jausmas. Gal norėtumėt kokį žaduką mūsų?
Ačiū Jums visiems, kad Jūs tokie buvot gražus, šaunus. Jūs mums nesukūrėt jokių rūpesčių. Jūs mums buvot kaip gėlelės po mūsų gražią sodybą lakstančios. Taip, kad linkiu Jums visiems ateityje pasiekti daug, ko Jūs ir dabar trokštate ir matosi, ir Jūs subręsite, manau, per tokius seminarus. Ir manau, kad Jūs Lietuvai tikrai padarysite daug gero. Taip, kad linkiu Jums visos geros kloties, būkit laimingi, gražus kaip dabar ir visi sveiki. Ačiū Jums.
Ačiū, Ramukai. Okay, there is one more part which is very, very important. So to say very, very big thank you to all our sponsors and partners, which helped us to sleep, to eat, not to be hungry. Yeah, so first of all, I would like, of course, to say thank you for Telesoftas. They really support us as IT company, and they promised us to stay as mentors and to join incubation program and to help you as much as possible. Also, I really want to say a very big thank you for KG Group, which takes care of all the production, starting from breakfast and finishing with a very special dinner. At the same time, this time we had the opportunity not to cook ourselves during lunch. So a very big thank you is going to 101 Kepiklėlė, to, let me see, to Bernelių Užeiga, to Rock and Roll Bar, to Mama Pizza, and to Whiskey Bar. Also, very big help we received from Gavina Textile. We haven't ever expected to get all sheets and everything like our beds to be ready instead of sleeping in sleeping bags. So we got everything brand new, and they gave it to us. So it's really, really, they helped to create that home environment. Also, a big thank you is going to Flanders State of the Art, and they are supporting half of today's event, what is going on to happen later on, right? Also, Ecofriza, Lavazza Blue, of course, they are supporting as much coffee as we need. That's why we stay alive all the time. And at the same time, Wolfas Engelman, which is taking care for us to have what to drink all the time. Of course, non-alcoholic drinks. Also, first time Rokiškio Sūris, Rokiškio Pienas joined us, because before we have never had milk products. Now we had a lot. Also, Auga, they supported us with soups every single day. And those soups were really very natural, and I believe it was tasty, right? Baltic Pack is very honest supporter all the time. When we still need something and we really are missing for some small amount, they usually say, okay, you are doing amazing things, we will cover it. So Baltic Park always is helping us to somehow get out of that uncomfortable situation. Yeah, so I would like to ask you to put your hands together and to clap very, 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 very loud, because without them, we would, I don't know what we would do. We would just brainstorm, do the same things, but it would be difficult without that. So thank you, all sponsors.
Simona. Yeah, don't run away from me. Huh? So, really recently, in a couple of minutes, basically, we would like to invite a huge community, huge teams from our booth camp, and I'd like to ask Simona to tell more about the rules and what kind of prizes we got.
But before, I still have something. Yeah, as today we met not only to present results, what we did, not only to talk about what we have developed, also we would like, our today's topic, let's say, it's let's talk what's next, and are there any money behind, and how for impact businesses to move forward on. So I would really like to speak a little bit about that, and would like to invite to the stage Isolda. Can you take the chair? Agne. Liudas, I do not see where he sits. Liudas. Sigita. Monica. And Ausra. Woo! Okay, so yesterday actually we spoke a little bit about that topic with some teams and some participants, and it's always really difficult to find out some additional resources when you want to continue and you want to move forward and to implement what you have started. And usually we have that question. I will take a seat as well. And usually we have a question: who will give us money and how we can get that support? Yeah, but sometimes I feel that not always money are behind. Of course, like we can always convert everything into money, right? But together with the community, together with programs which we have in the year, with all possibilities, we can get it for free actually. And here we have everyone who is related to the Erasmus for Young Entrepreneurs program, and we have host entrepreneurs and new entrepreneurs who used the possibility to launch their business or to develop their business or to define what we really want to do and how to move forward. So it would really, and as well we have two ladies which are giving money for that, and me as well, like 3 ladies. Yeah, so first of all, maybe as Isolda actually came to Lithuania a couple of months ago, and she wanted to become an entrepreneur, right? So she spent here just 1 month, and after that, here she's again. So could you tell a few words how you received the help, or how program helped you to move forward on?
I was in Lithuania a month ago, from 20 of June till 20 July. And if to say about this program, when I heard about this program, I wanted to try to use this opportunity and to come here. Thank you very much. And from September, I opened my own salon. This program, I don't know how to say. I'm very happy that I was here and I had so much experience, and my host was very to share with me with all things what I need. I could ask to her all things what I need, and after this I am not afraid to open my own business.
Okay, thank you. And also I would like, as Sigita was on another part, right? And the most amazing thing that you spent just 1 month, and in 1 month you was like in fast-track incubation program. Actually, you received a lot. But Sigita, could you share, because for you, you do not get any grant for that. You just need to mentor 24/7. So
almost. Yeah, it was an amazing experience actually as a host entrepreneur. It was the first time for me too. It's not right to say I'm not, I'm personally and the company is not getting anything, because we're getting new insights, new experiences, opinions, and we get, a person from outside to look into our business and to say objectively how we're doing and from another perspective. And this is also a very perfect opportunity to know the country that the person is coming from, and to see maybe the opportunities for cooperation with that person or with other people, also to get to know the market a little bit through the person that's coming, because it's an entrepreneur that's coming, so he has a basic knowledge about the market. So it's not true that we're not getting anything.
Yeah, okay. At the same time, I would like to ask you, Liudas, and could you share your experience? What benefits are for you when you are, because you are receiving new entrepreneurs and you are putting your heart to mentor them, to contribute, and really to support them during development, their product's development?
So in general, I'm very happy with the program, very happy. So because it's not a standard program in general of, let's say you go to university, you try to do something on. So when my colleague from Holland came, so actually became a very good friend, and we started, as you mentioned, yeah. So he has his own knowledge. For example, in my case, I was more technical, and he was more sales. So even if the program is more of for him, to get more knowledge, but it's not true. Actually, I'm also getting more experience myself. So I'm very happy about it. So this program, I would say, it's the best one, because it's not classical, it's not standard one. So you much better learn when you are working, and not when just reading the book. I can give you like 100 books, but it's nothing. You have to make mistakes. You have to learn from those mistakes. You have to discuss. You have to work in team. And then you can create something. So I'm very pleased about the program. So after the finish of this program, we became a very good friends. We speak each day actually via Skype. We do some kind of workshops. So for example, there are other programs, and we would like to participate now together, because after this program we saw that it's much better and beneficial to work as a team, even if he's outside of country.
So you mean you started a partnership already, and you are moving each other forward?
It's a question of a couple of months. So there is one program I would like to participate. So it's
nice.
An investment program. So.
Agnia, could you tell, is it, because for me always there is a fear, there is a program, so it sounds like something very official, and bureaucratic, sorry saying that. Yeah, and just I entered in the system, I see some host, I have no idea, because my wish, for example, is to go to Microsoft, maybe, or maybe to go to, I don't know, Toyota to get some experience. I would like them to become my mentors. How those host entrepreneurs appears in the system, or how I can reach them and to fly to Singapore or I don't know is right.
There is few ways how to do that. Firstly, as you mentioned, there is the bureaucratic way, where in the system you can find some entrepreneurs that are already registered or already hosted the other young entrepreneurs, so you can find them just registered. The other way is that all of the organizations that are participating, including Chamber of Commerce, University and Institute as well, we have some partners abroad. Partners in many countries through other projects as well. So in this case, if you have a specific needs to visit some specific country, we engage our other partners abroad to find you where you can go and have a good exchange that would fit your needs and the host entrepreneur needs as well.
Yeah, then even, yeah, sure.
Just my opinion. It's like, you should never pay attention to my opinion. But maybe this program is the best one for small one. So you should not go to the big companies like Toyota or Sony, because those are well-established companies. So they're between the whatever you're interested in, the boss, maybe it's 10 rooms, So it's always the best is to come in the team where there's a small team, a couple of people, maybe 10, I don't know, but and then you can see all the kitchen, how people are communicating, what they're doing. So those daily tasks and routines are more important than just my suggestion that you should find something smaller.
So yeah, thank you for explaining that. You always have a chance to contribute to business owners, right? Because in the big company, business owners are standing there and they do not have time to mentor. And here you are in the small team, and
it depends on you. If you so when you start small. So there is a big contrast between the small and big. So if you wanna, you have to climb like slowly. You don't go from just idea to the CEO. No, it's not like that. So you go like you see small things, how they're doing, all, what's, so if it is a company of 10 people, so you understand that, one's accounting, one is a sales, one is a manager, one is something else, so then you can get the notion, how people are working and how they're getting, moving. So, but if you go to the big companies, so then, like 10 accountings, 10 managers, 10, I don't know. So my opinion, this program is best for small something, like for example, like it was some kind of beauty salon, yeah. So I think this is the best way when you go to the small beauty salon and you see, how they're working, how they interacting and performing, and then you can try to open, not going to the big factory.
And I forgot to say that during my stay here, I met with Andres Vasilius, and we create some new idea, and that's why I came back here on this program. So I think that we start from little and we'll grow.
Of course.
I
go out actually. Yeah.
I really like that program because it's for very motivated people. So if you are such person, which are very motivated. So if you find a host or you find a young entrepreneur, it's a very beneficial for both parts. So I hear now from you, from myself, from you that after the program, success rate is quite high because you communicate, you even come back to Lithuania. So
we are very happy to see her back. I saw that Usha wants to tell something.
I just want to add you that you're absolutely right, and the European Commission agrees with you, because this program is for small and medium companies. And this program is not internship. We're not highlighted that's internship. It's exchange between host entrepreneur and new entrepreneur.
Mentoring,
so,
actually,
yeah.
program,
and shadowing,
right?
Yeah, and coaching, of course, everything. I would say Monica will tell more about her experience.
Yeah, I'm going out. It's okay, Osha. That's not a problem. You already know what to do.
So,
of course, Monica.
I just came back after my, not internship, but mentoring, like before two weeks ago. So it's all fresh, and I've been in Turkey for 1 month in a small company who made actually small bags and small stuff from recycling subjects and just objects. And I learned I'm not planning to come back to Turkey to do business there. Sorry,
But
at least
we
not
are
for
waiting
now.
we are waiting for a launch in Lithuania, right?
Yeah.
Of course, great.
That's why I went there, to just because it was very close to my business idea. I'm planning to make big rugs from used clothes, so it's kind of close idea. So I learned really a lot how to actually start, because whenever people talk about business, I think it's about stress and all bureaucratic stuff. You know, you have to make a lot of documents and everything. And my mentor was really relaxed, and she said, "Oh, you just do." So basically, we were creating and doing stuff together, and it was really amazing. And I got really a lot of friends there. So I'm really happy.
So yeah, actually, I really expect that all our change makers will use that possibility, and I am sure that all of you are very eligible to pass through the program, and we definitely want to find much more mentors for you, not only in Lithuania but abroad as well, right? So thank you very much. And now Andrew told something about that I should explain some rules or something, right? Yeah, okay. But the most important here.
The most important that we have 10 teams, and we are waiting for the pitches. 1 minute for the pitch and 4 minutes for the questions. So everybody who's in the audience can ask any question. Keep that in mind.
And also what I would like to highlight, that today is not any competition. Today we are not judging anybody. We are all in one community, and we really are very curious to find out what products we are waiting in the market, or maybe we can already touch or see or taste or whatever. So yeah, it's not the financial or business model what you will present here. Just please tell your story, present very quickly what you are bringing into the market, and let us wait for the launch.
So we're waiting for game-changing solutions, and we start with the first team, which is called Apple Cheese. Please welcome.
Hello everyone. So we are Apple Cheese. Why Apple Cheese? Because we want to change history. Everyone wants to change history, and we did it. We changed a recipe and the quality of traditional apple cheese. We made it without sugar. We made it more nutritious, and we kind of solved a food waste problem. So yeah, basically it's all about quality, health, and tasty. And it's better to experience it yourself than to hear about it. So take a piece, it's apple cheese.
Any questions? Well, first of all, you need to taste it and ask something, probably. Yeah? No? Yeah.
How many flavors are you planning to produce?
6. Okay, one is traditional, one is with nuts, almonds, one is with chia, one is with goji. So you are tasting with chia seeds and with goji berries. And another is with hemp seeds. Yeah, that's it. And one is with, I almost forgot, it's with amber dust.
My personal question, what's your favorite?
Chia, because it's crunchy.
Thank you. Thank you for answer. Any more questions? Please do.
Could you elaborate how do you solve food waste problem or fruit waste problem with cheese?
There are a lot of gardens in Lithuania and villages. There's just too many apples. They just go on the ground and become a trash. So, and there are a lot of unsold apples in markets. So we're gonna gather everything and make a premium class product from waste.
More questions to come? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, last second guy, Arnes. Yeah, please do.
Where the sweetness comes, because you said that no sugar is added. So that's the question.
Okay. There is no additional sugar, right, like refined carbohydrates, which is very unhealthy, and sweet. The apple is sweet itself, so there are some sugar, natural sugar in the fruits.
One question from Simona, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and for me it's always very important who is your team, or like your background, and
Okay.
am I safe to eat your cheese?
My team is me and my friend Thomas. We grow up together, and of course our grandmothers, because the recipe came from it. So basically, this is our team.
Okay. Big thanks for apple cheese. Thank you, guys. Coming up next, aktorius.lt ruošiasi mamos kartu. Coming up next, mamos kartu.
Hello, my name is Monica. This is my colleague Yeva. And today we are going to present our idea, aktorius.lt. So, theater. What a wonderful place to spend time, like 2 hours of a very qualitative time. But do you imagine how much time does it take to make a theater performance? Because only a scheduling of it requires like average of 100 calls just for scheduling. So that's how Lithuanian theater scheduling system works. So we have a solution for this. We have a solution of unified Lithuanian theater actors internet scheduling system. Like all theaters update their actors' profiles and update their actors' schedules in one place. And every single Lithuanian theater could see its actors' schedule in one place online. So this, a few clicks could change plenty of calls. So let's make a theater world enjoyable not only for us, but for the actors as well. Thank you.
Questions? It's time for questions.
Could you please elaborate more on your business model and how you're going to cover your running costs? Okay. Thank you.
Now, this idea, in fact, we generated a few days ago during this camp. So, we already made a team. We have a new team member from the other team from this campus. Lucas, please wave. Yeah, so it was really useful for us. So he decided that he will help us to create this from his own a passion. So at first we tried to do like this, and then we will cover our costs with a subscription fee from the theaters.
One question from here.
So are you yourself somehow connected to the theater world, the theater scene?
Yes. I am now a student of Kaune University of Technology, and I am studying finance with a minor of marketing, but I'm also attending University Theater 404, where I'm spending a lot of time. So that's the place where I found that the need of the scheduling system is very needed.
Benjaminas, your question? Yeah, please do.
I would like to propose to you to expand your program to singers also, because we have a lot of contractors. It's quite difficult to connect all concerts.
Oh, okay. We have a lot of microphones here. That's fine. Any more questions, please, guys? Not that there.
Hi, very nice project. Looks now you're solving also a problem for actors, and I don't really believe the idea of that administrators, theaters, which are mostly in Lithuania, municipalities or owned by the government, let's say, and I don't feel their interest here, but I also would think of extension. And for example, the actors are used not only in theater, but acting as well. And there's lots of coming from film industry background, and I know that Lithuania is now having lots of foreigner productions happening in Lithuania, and that's a market actually who could pay for it. So think about it, because they also need those actors, and that's very hard to manage with the theater schedules for them. So yeah, just think about expanding either to music, either to film as well. Think about it.
Thank you very
much.
much. Thank you.
Great insight. Thank you. That's it. That was aktorius.lt. Paplojam. Cheers. Coming up next, Mamos Kartu, and preparing the next team will be Bad Hunter Foods. Mommies together, take it away.
Good afternoon, everyone. We aim to create a platform that connects parents to babysitters and vice versa. I'm a mom of two kids myself, and so many times I was in a situation when we wanted to have a night out with my husband, but none of the trustworthy babysitters were available. So we have a solution, an instant booking service that allows parents to find the babysitter that works best for them. The biggest challenge for parents to find a short-term babysitter is to find a really reliable person. With our service, we will make a peace of mind to parents, because all sitters available on the platform will be screened and trained. On the other hand, babysitters will be guaranteed with a payment and a secure working environment. We will first create a user-friendly platform and develop screening and training programs before launching it to our existing moms community in Kaunas. Thank you. Any questions? Yes?
At the beginning of the week, I remember something about Tinder for moms. Was it?
Yes, but...
So you decided to move away from that idea that moms could help moms take care of their kids?
So those babysitters could be anyone, it doesn't matter who. It could be your neighbor, it could be your friend, but they must go through screening process just to make sure that it's safe.
You mentioned that you are going to guarantee safe working environment. How are you going to do this?
Secure working environment we will guarantee in that way that parents who find a sitter through the platform will rate the sitter and vice versa. Babysitters will be able to rate families as well. And of course, babysitters and families will have to put a lot of information about them. I mean, a lot is just needs and things like that. So rating from both sides, we believe it will be a good option for babysitters to feel more secure.
How you get financial aid and to finance your platform and then follow up?
We already talked with some developers and we were told that the starting budget, if it's not an app, just a platform, is not that expensive. So most probably we will fund it from our own pockets, just the beginning. And once we have a product running in Kaune, then we will search for investors. There could be two options, maybe venture capital or ICO. No more questions? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we are waiting for Bad Hunter Foods. And coming up next will be the team which is called Aš čia. So, how are you doing? Okay. So, hello guys, and ladies of course. I'm from Bad Hunter Foods. My name is Paulius, and I'm really being pissed that millions of farm animals are being killed every single year. I wanted to fight that, so I decided to be a vegan. But there was quite a challenge for achieving that. From my and my friend's experience, I realized that the biggest problem is changing the routine. So me and my team created meats that are vegan and eco-friendly, that has similar texture, taste, and nutritional value as the ordinary meat. We are sure that our product gives meat eaters an ability to choose, and if you are not eating meat already, it's a really great food variation. So if you want to try our product your own, join our Facebook community and look for future events. That's it. Thank you very much. Questions?
Do you know that in meat there are some amino acids which are necessary for the body? How are you gonna to? You cannot get from any other source besides the meat. Those are 8 amino acids. So how you going to enrich your food with the amino acids which are not available besides the meat?
So yeah, it's not exactly meat, but we are in the developing stage, so we are getting there. It's like now it's like 70% like meat, nutritious value, but we are getting to 80, 90, and hopefully we'll reach 100%. Now it's made from wheat fiber and other grains. So yeah, that's the answer.
It's not that it's not good that you cannot find those amino acids which are necessary for a body, but just if you don't eat the meat, you cannot get the nutritional value which is necessary from amino acids.
Of course, but it's better than not eating, just eating salads. It's better than that. It replaces a meat. It can replace meat for vegans. It's better than not eating meat at all. It's much better. It's almost like eating meat.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Have you already made a market research? I mean, anyone tasted your meat, and what was the response?
Yeah, we had 2 events. One of them was in Vilnius, and one of them was in Kaune. So
quite some people came there, and they told us that the product is really, really delicious. Well, they told us that. Can you show me the picture of the meat again? Yeah, so it looks like that, and we placed it in like a hamburger buns, and yeah, you can eat it like that.
And your target customer is only vegans and
No.
vegetarians, or meat eaters as well?
Oh, it's vegans, vegetarians, and we are going to try in the later stages to attract meat eaters, because it's alternative to meat, and if they're thinking that massive farms is a bad, they don't support it, they can eat like meat like that is eco-friendly.
So where are you going to sell it and how?
So first of all, we are thinking about selling this product to vegan shops and restaurants that are looking for meat replacements. And later, we are thinking about opening our restaurant and maybe selling it in the bigger supermarkets. But it's later stages. Now we're just focusing on vegan shops and restaurants.
Sorry, one more question. And do you have communication with these restaurants, and how do you know that I will get this?
That's why we were in this camp, so we learned many things there and we made our plans there.
Thank you.
First of all, we are testing the market in Lithuania, and later we are going to try to make Bad Hunter brand a global brand, and hopefully we'll reach other countries soon.
Just an insight. In my opinion, Lithuanian market is not ideal for testing your product because we are very conservative. So I would rather test it in more liberal markets. Just an idea.
Yeah, I know that, but unfortunately, now we're in Lithuania, so it's the best option that we have now. Thank you very much.
That was interesting, about Hunter Foods. And now we are waiting for pitch from the team. Aš čia. Coming up next, team which is called AUK.
So it is generally accepted that balanced personalities build strong families or communities, and it leads to a strong and healthy country. However, there are a lot of kids who don't like spending time with their family members or their peers. So we can change it by giving them a chance to be fully developed personalities through activities directed to psychological, physical, social, or emotional skills development. So we provided it in our Children's Day Center. Mainly we worked with volunteers, and now we decided to do something new. We need to hire a few professionals. In the very beginning, we need to pay them in order they could pretend to non-formal educational funding and make a sustainable business model. So please join us and be our supporters. Thank you.
One question. Arnes is waiting that the last second time in a row. Please go.
So where are you located now? What's your position?
In Alytus.
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 Okay.
Yeah, you can come and visit us. One more question. Two questions.
Are you thinking to expand to other cities as well, or just...
No. By the reason we live in Alytus, so we want to do it in Alytus. Actually, there are a lot of kids who need our support.
In local community.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry, how much you have kids per day, every day?
So
10,
approximately
20?
from 6 to 10. We've got 13 kids, but they don't come every day, actually. One more question there.
I was just wondering, what is the difference of your center from other centers that may exist in the region? I'm afraid I don't know the area at all, so enlighten me if there's none at all.
So there are a few centers which are supported by a municipality, but we are not supported, at least now. So we're looking for ways to find some funding as well. So we try to attract volunteers who have a different view in order it wouldn't be, like a school when everyone is bored with everything, but still doing because that's someone's job, and kids, they somehow need to visit it. So we want to escape this part, the boring one. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, coming up next, Arnas, say again Alytus.
Alytus.
No, you before said Alytus. That sounds cool, by the way. Okay, the team which is called AUK, coming up next for Real Men's.
So, my name is Ernest, and my team consists of me and my friend Justinas over there. So yeah, we are living in a technologically advancing world where parents and their kids always are arguing about everyday work. This creates a gap in their relationship. So now I have a question for all the parents here. Does your kid need several repeats to do his housework? Please raise your hand if your kid does. Yeah. So that's not amazing. Yeah, that's the problem. So we are creating the program that the application that helps your kid to remember what he should do, and he gets the motivation for that. Yeah, that's our solution for this problem. Thank you. Any questions? Yes.
So it's interesting for me, how are you going to motivate a child?
So this is the feature in our program. Could you show the slide with the motivation? Okay. Oh, thank you. So parents with their kids will think of the motivation together. For example, maybe a computer game or maybe a ticket to the cinema. And then they will think of how many done tasks. For example, take a dog for a walk. He or she should do for the motivation to come to him. So with a progression bar to see, he will very fluently understand how much he has to do for the motivation. Any more questions?
And what's happening if he doesn't do? So motivation stays just like locked and...
No, the progression bar gets back. It's just the percentage gets lower. So that the kid has to know that he have to do this because he has the motivation too. But of course, if he does that, he gets that motivation. Yeah.
At what age group you're targeting the green?
For the school kids from grade 1 to grade 12.
All right, so I think at that time even preschools are already spoiled enough, and then you enter with the product who starts to, it's a very great part, by the way, the gamification, because they will be gaming before, so that's a great part. But then poor parents should motivate with the even bigger prizes, and then so just think about the target groups and then maybe separate or do the somehow slow entry point for the preschools, so they start gaming earlier when they're less spoiled, or parents are thinking about the motivation costs.
Okay, thank you,
Best
thank
luck.
you, thank you. Any more questions, please? Yeah, thank you very much.
Arnas, correct me, am I right? You are 17? Yeah. And you already thinking about the parenting stuff, yeah? Yeah. You will be a great dad. Okay. Coming up next, for real men's, and preparing their speech for next part, Dundo Ivo. Is that correct? So for real men's, please, yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Andres Vasilis. You know Isolde already. This part of our team is my son Erikas Vasilis. So we are here to present Real Man Project.
In the past, men have been stereotyped of their caring about how they look and what they were. But this time changed. But in this time, a lot of services and sectors for men. But majority of men don't know how to use and and don't know about these services, or afraid to try them because of what society would talk about. That's why the main idea of our project to create a strong community of men who can come together to gain knowledge, share experience, develop of skills, and find or open themselves. Thank you. No questions. Huh?
How you will find real men? What's your technique?
I will ask.
Good.
I remember you were talking about some festival or fair, so how maybe you will target the men through this tools, or how?
At first...
Okay, I help my colleague. Yes, before the camp, we're thinking about just make a great festival to create atmosphere and include everything in one site. I mean, under one roof. But after this camp, as I said, there's a lot of knowledge and the mind is blown. We decide to go step by step to check the market, check the mans, to do research. It's actually what the mans want, what the mans care, their hobbies, what want to talk about, you know. And we ask not just only men's, we're going to ask on women's what they're thinking. From this eyes, from women's eyes, there was the real man. That's why in our team is a woman, and she presents the Real Man Project. So from Real Man Project is, you can imagine it's like a spider, the net coming like a man's camp, man's activity, man's sorry, I'm a bit nervous. Seminars, and after that, when we get information, each man what they think about this. After that, we do big, great Real Man Festival.
Okay, thank you.
I would just like to refer to the previous question, and we are wondering with Eugenijus where we should subscribe to be a part of your community.
You see, it's good. Already we moving forward. We got subscribers already inside. We just moved. I'm great. Barzdočių klubas Bearded Mans. So first of all, can find in Facebook, and you can see all the information there. What's the mean bearded? So I haven't got the beard, so I can be like a bearded club member. 3 days beard, so you can be bearded. So be a member. So it's very easy, and it's just on this stage because it's going so quick, and every day we get a lot of information. And as I said, the mentors and experts, I said, thank you, you blow my mind again. I can't sleep tonight, so I got a lot of things to do. And next day coming other expert, and they blow again. So in the morning you got the plan, but they changed your mind, absolutely. But this from the good, by the way. So that's it. That's what we want to do.
So I have two questions. One would be, will you charge a fee to enter into this festival, or are you planning to have it for free and then have sponsors funding it? And the second one is, are you planning to have like a 3-day event, 2 days, 1 day, half a day? How will it work in terms of timeline?
First of all, I think for us, up till we grow up to right age, should be 1 day. And some of the events like camp or some when we got a cost, of course, we do some fees, of course. But as well, we're going to look for sponsors, and like some seminars is going to be like a free because we don't need a lot of expenses. So just invite one of you guys with a speaker, and I'm sure you're going to help us. So that's it.
Hi, I just don't really understand the pitch maybe, and I don't really get what kind of problem you're solving. Because for me it looks like from one stereotype you're just moving to other stereotype. I mean, from lazy men and moving to hipster men, and I don't see how you will offer this diversity in the way human can be presented.
Yeah, I can see this from women's side, definitely. Yeah. This, what the man's want. Okay, we try to show the man's is not just like strong animals or someone's who's just make money, or of course the women's make money much better sometimes, is 100%. But the men's as well, they want to talk, sometimes they want to cry as well, and they got the feelings, but most of times they don't show that because what around they said, because I'm the man, and create the or so where's the around the man, so you can take a mask off and open yourself when you don't need to hide yourself, to hide your emotions. So that's the was thing, to create big community. You can share your knowledge and talk with each other. Like, tell me please, the women's got communities or not? Of course you got, and a lot. Because I got a wife and 20 years, so I know what communities you got, and it's a lot, and you're much communicable than men's. So the thing is to get strong community, get fun, spread knowledge, experience, and fun.
Thank you for the questions. The time is running out, and thank you for this team, for real men. Now, Dundo Ivo coming up next and preparing their speech. Solomon Chambers. I'm very hope that I fit to the description for real men. Okay, here we go.
So my name is Darius. I came here to present a project called Dundo Ivo, and it's basically best fresh local food delivery platform for those who live in a city and don't have much time to go to the markets. Our business model is pretty basic. We take a middleman role for the farmers and those who love the city, and farmers bring us their stuff, their vegetables, carrots, and etc. And when our goods, all the goods in the warehouse are inspected by us, we deliver and dispatch it around the city. So business works like Volt or Barbara in Lithuania, and with our app, our customer can fill all the information about him and choose his package type, what subscription box do he needs for himself, and that's all. It's weekly food delivery, just big box of vegetables. And our goal is not best customer experience, it's also like building a seamless experience when the Dumbletech or Dundo Ivo becomes a seamless experience of every healthy diet. So that's all for me. Thank you.
One question, what do you call fresh food? Like, what's fresh food?
Well, the food that comes directly from the farmer and like 1 week from the harvest. That's fresh. For example, the vegetables that you picked up last day, it's fresh food. And it also very important what is local food.
How many times a year do you have a harvest?
Well, for our model, farmers have to take a harvest once a week, for example. But if they work with supermarkets or something else, of course, they have one harvest.
I think it's worth to mention that your primary target market is not Lithuania.
Yeah, of course. Our business model is based on Croatia, Dubrovnik, where all small local farmers had an issue where to put their goods because farmer markets is not very popular in Dubrovnik, and the local farmers don't have a place where they can sell their goods. So it is important to have a platform which can do it. Yeah.
Okay, I thought about my question before you mentioned Croatia. There were several market players in Lithuania like ZZZ and Fresh Market. What do you think you will do better in comparison to those market players who didn't manage to succeed?
Well, we have pretty different situation in Croatia. In Lithuania, we have very popular farmer markets. We have like shelves in supermarkets which shows that food is local and grown in Lithuania. And Croatians don't have these traditions because, well, I don't know their culture, but it's more simple to go to a store and buy some fresh, not fresh food from Poland, for example. And they don't have the local market traditions. So with this app, we can show them how to how we can cooperate with the local farmers.
How are you going to manage delivery system from farms to customers?
Well, we're still trying to decide the best model for this business, but now we've thought about a warehouse model where farmers can go to our warehouse and sell their goods for us, and from that warehouse we can dispatch all the boxes of food around the city.
That was the team doing to Iowa. Thank you very much. Now next, Solomon Chambers. Please welcome. And preparing the speech, last but not least, and Free Cubes. They're preparing their speech coming up next. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Alexia Solomou. I come from Cyprus, and I'm here to present to you today Solomon Chambers. The problem Solomon Chambers tries to solve is twofold. First, the provision of services in international law is lengthy and complicated. And second, poor individuals and states do not have access to quality legal representation specialized in international law. The way we propose to solve these two problems is by replacing initial client conferences with an online questionnaires. And then once the information is inputted, artificial intelligence will provide an initial evaluation based on databases of precedents that will come from various international courts and tribunals across the globe. When the system evaluates that there is no reasonable chance of success, then an automated response is sent to the client that Solomon Chambers is unable to proceed with the case. If there is a reasonable chance of success, then one of the lawyers specialists in that particular area the case is about has a look at the initial evaluation and gets in touch with the client to get more evidence and proposes a potential solution. In line with our aim to provide a faster legal service, we have a strong emphasis on alternative dispute resolution, and by that I mean anything else that's outside a court, like negotiation, mediation, and arbitration, which nowadays is done online. The way that we're trying to solve the second problem is that 10% of our lawyers' time will be used for pro bono cases. So if you want to bring a change to the community and need legal services, please use Solomon Chambers. Thank you.
Questions? That was clear, probably. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, couple of questions. Yeah, please do.
Is this just an idea, or you started doing this already?
So the steps that have already been taken is that Solomon Chambers has been registered with the Registrar of Companies in Cyprus. It's been also registered with the Cyprus Bar Association, which is the regulatory authority governing lawyers in Cyprus. We've got professional insurance, which is important in our field, just in case things go wrong. It has a website built by a web designer. As you saw, a logo, and it's on all social media, so please follow us.
Solomon Chambers, thank you very much. And coming up next, we have a last pitch right now. Free Cubes. Please take it away.
Thank you. Hi. My name is Vitas. So, with the rapid development of new technologies, children are getting more distracted and less focused. At the same time, we have been stuck in our old educational system for over a century. Schools are old school, and we need to move them into the 21st century. So, with 74 million monthly active players, Minecraft is currently the most popular game in the world. We provide educational content within Minecraft for schools and parents, and we already have products in the market. Kids love playing them, and we also learn something while doing that. Please meet our expert changemakers who will take our startup to the next level. We have over 8 years of Minecraft experience, and we have targeted partnerships in the educational sector. We are Free Cubes, and we invite you to change education for the better together. Thank you.
Time for questions.
So apparently Minecraft was on the peak some time ago and probably will decline with time. Are you looking into alternatives in the future, or is it your main focus, Minecraft, and that's all?
So right now we're focusing on Minecraft, and we still believe it has a relatively long runtime for us to at least gain a lot of experience and do some initial products which we think we can generate revenue even before it hits its lowest numbers. It is still the most popular game after 8 years of being developed. It was created 8 years ago, and it's still the most popular game. This is unprecedented in the history of games, and one reason is because it is not like shooting or racing. It is a creative sandbox game, so children can be creative and create new things, which means that the potential is essentially limitless because there is no end goal. You can always sort of play it.
So where can we find you, and how can schools get in touch with you to order the courses?
So you can go to our website, tryskubai.lt. We have a Lithuanian website currently. You will find information about our various different projects. Check us out.
So could you elaborate at least a bit? What exactly have you done already, and what schools could exactly get from you?
So we are right now exploring different user segments. So with schools, we have done informal trainings for teachers how to use Minecraft in the classroom, and our product for the next academic year is formal training, certified trainings that they can take and increase their qualifications. So in Lithuania, teachers have budgets allocated to increase their qualifications. That's our revenue stream for that. For schools as well, we are partnering up with educational publishers of textbooks and workbooks and providing an innovative product for homework, so Minecraft homework for children. That's for schools. And for parents, we have parents and kids in their free time, holidays or weekends, educational adventures in Minecraft. So tailor-made adventures where children play Minecraft, but also learn things. So for this project, you can find it in our website. We have released our first map. It's free right now, first adventure. You can try it out. And the first topic is about Lithuania, 100 years of Lithuania. And so basic stuff. This is for smaller children right now. So primary school children, 1st to 4th grade. Check it out. We don't distinguish at all, so we work with any school that wants to use innovative methods.
Thank you for Free Cubes. That was amazing. My mind is just exploding right now after your pitches. Well done. Well done. Applause for yourselves. That was closing event for ChangeMakersON Bootcamp 2018. It was amazing journey, amazing homeworks, amazing progress. Thank you for all of you for coming and participating in this wonderful event. Also big thanks for all our experts, participants, volunteers, and that's for sure our main confiners and organizers. especially for Simona Shimulita. Thank you. And for now, I would like to invite the experts to stay a bit longer here, and we have a couple decisions to make. And also we have a couple of surprises for our participants. And that's for now. I would like to end up with your big round of applause. Ačiū, kas vyksta Kaune, ačiū mūsų partneriams, ačiū ChangeMakersON Boost Camp 2018, 2018 buvo nuostabi savaitė, ačiū tiesioginės transliacijos žiūrovams, kurie stebėjo mus. Tikiuosi buvo įdomu, užsirašykit geriausias mintis, atkeliaukit pas mus ir dalyvaukit kartu. Ačiū Jums, kad stebėjote, iki kitų susimatymų. Ate!
Okay, so I really ask some experts to stay because we have one surprise, which is like Kaunas Grūdai group. They established the flight with air balloon for one team, which made the biggest progress. So big applause. So, but I will ask Donatas, Eugenius, actually all those who saw the beginning and saw the end for us to be able to evaluate the progress. And everyone, also I really want to say very, very big thanks for my team.